My stepmother refused to let me wear my glasses because they ruined family photos. I squinted through middle school while she smiled for Christmas cards. Every Sunday, she'd line us up in coordinated outfits for her Instagram feed. My younger half-siblings got to look normal, but me? I had to take off my glasses and stare blankly at the camera while she took 50 shots to get the perfect one. She'd post captions about her beautiful blended family and how blessed she was. Strangers would comment about how photogenic we all looked. What they didn't see was me tripping over furniture because I couldn't see 3 feet in front of my face. Teachers kept moving me to the front row because I'd squint at the board until my head throbbed. I'd come home with splitting headaches and she'd hand me Tylenol and tell me to stop being dramatic. Meanwhile, she was booking professional photographers for seasonal shoots, fall leaves, Christmas pajamas, Easter pastels. Every single time, she'd make me remove my glasses right before the camera clicked. My dad worked long hours at his accounting firm and missed most of this. When he was home, she'd act concerned about my grades slipping. She'd suggest I wasn't applying myself or spending too much time on my phone. I tried telling him I needed new glasses. He'd say to ask her since she handled all the household stuff. She'd smile and say we'd get to it soon. Then I failed my driver's test 3 times. The first time, I genuinely thought I was just nervous. The second time, the examiner asked if I had vision problems. I said no because admitting it felt like giving her ammunition. The third time, I sideswiped a parked car during parallel parking. I literally didn't see it. The DMV guy told me not to come back until I got my eyes checked. My dad finally noticed when I couldn't read the menu at his favorite restaurant. We were celebrating his promotion. I was holding the menu about 6 inches from my face, tilting it toward the light. He asked why I was doing that. The table went quiet. My stepmother's smile froze. I told him I'd been asking for new glasses for 2 years. His face went white. He asked her directly when my last eye appointment was. She laughed nervously and said she'd been meaning to schedule it. He pulled out his phone right there and called the optometrist. The receptionist said they'd been sending reminder letters for 18 months. Dad's hand tightened around his phone. He asked to speak to whoever handled the mail at home. My stepmother went pale. Turns out my prescription expired when I was 12, and she'd been intercepting every reminder letter, every automated call, every follow-up notice. She'd been deleting voicemails from the doctor's office. Dad took me to the eye doctor the next morning. The optometrist was shocked. She dimmed the lights and had me read the chart. I couldn't see the big E at the top. She brought out different lenses, ran multiple tests, took photos of my retinas. After 40 minutes, she sat down with this grim expression. She said my vision had deteriorated so severely that I was legally blind in one eye and developing permanent damage in the other. The lack of correction had caused my eyes to strain and weaken. She asked why no one brought me in sooner. Dad just stared at his hands. She asked if there were signs, symptoms, anything obvious. I told her about the headaches, the squinting, the failed driver's tests, the front row seating at school. She looked horrified. She said most of the damage could have been prevented with basic corrective lenses. The new glasses cost $800 because my prescription was so extreme. We drove home in silence. When we got there, my stepmother was editing photos on her laptop. Her Instagram was open. Thousands of followers. Sponsored posts about family lifestyle products. Affiliate links in her bio. Dad walked over and closed the laptop. He asked her one question. Did you hide the eye doctor letters? She started crying immediately. Not the sad kind, the defensive kind. She said I looked better in photos without glasses, that her followers loved our aesthetic. The glasses would have ruined the cohesive look of her feed, that she'd built a brand around our family image and my glasses didn't fit the vision. She actually said vision. Dad stood there processing this. Then he opened her laptop, logged into her Instagram account, scrolled to the account settings, and deleted the entire profile. 10 years of posts, 50,000 followers, all her sponsored partnerships and affiliate links gone in 3 clicks. Then he told her to pack her things. She moved out that weekend.